John wakes up in the Hall of Justice, face to face with Lex Luthor. He yells at Luthor to get away from him, but Lex explains that on this world he is Superman's friend. He tells John that he was somehow able to channel all his body's stored solar energy into his strength, which allowed him to defeat Ultraman but also caused him to pass out from exhaustion. Luthor suggests that if John learned to control it, he could be more powerful than the Superman of Earth-49, and by extension, his father. Luthor starts to explain that the Superman of their world has suffered a terrible tragedy, when Clark walks in himself. John is still a little shocked that Clark killed Ultraman, but Superman claims that he recognized John as his son and lost control when he saw Ultraman over him. Luthor asks John why Ultraman came to Earth-49, and John tells him about Ultraman's quest to kill every Kal-El in the multiverse. Superman thanks John for saving him and promises that they will release Val-Zod and Red Tornado from the Phantom Zone. The Flash runs in and tells them that both Star City and Gotham are under attack. He suggests that he, Superman and Wonder Woman head to Star as Damian Wayne already has the situation in Gotham under control. John asks to come with them, but Superman refuses and tells him to stay safe at the Hall. In Gotham, Damian responds to the attack on Gotham's regime barracks. The attacker, his father Batman, is still on the scene and Damian attacks him in a rage, but John swoops in and pulls him away, saying they can talk whatever is going on through. To John's shock, Damian easily throws him off and punches Batman across the room, demonstrating super strength which his Damian doesn't have. John grabs his wrist and yells at him to stop, but Damian pulls away and chases after Batman, but he has already slipped away. Superman, Wonder Woman and the Flash arrive on the scene and tell Damian that the attack in Star was a feint. Damian blames John for letting Batman get away and storms off, telling him not to get in his way again. Clark tells John that Bruce disowned Damian after Dick Grayson died in a tragic accident and they both blamed Damian for it. Clark explains that after his world's Lois was killed while pregnant with their baby, he decided to be more proactive and do more to help the world, and tells John he can do the same on his world. He asks John to let him show him the world he has built, but John asks to look at it himself. After a moment's hesitation, Clark agrees. John flies off and Clark returns to the Hall of Justice, where Wonder Woman tells him that John is too young and idealistic to understand what they have done, but Clark says he will let John see the truth and then they will discuss it. John flies around Earth-49, noticing that the air is cleaner and he can't hear sounds of violence anywhere. He lets his super hearing spread out and hears a baby falling out of a window. He flies over to the source and catches the child before he hits the ground, and returns him to his mother. The woman is initially grateful, but becomes terrified when she sees the Superman symbol on his chest and runs inside. Clark appears behind him, and John realizes that the world is quiet because everyone lives in fear of Superman.